Gulf Coast Postcard brings you greetings from Fairhope. Is it a camper or a giant camera? Actually, it's both. This 1967 Starcraft has been transformed into this. Pinky's portable pop-up pinhole camera and darkroom number 2. Take a look inside this camera for a lesson. It's high-tech physics at its best.
This is the sheet that I use for using, well actually this is a viewing screen, and what I'm able to do is allow this sheet to drop down so that there can be an image shown on it.
To see the image, the doors are zipped shut, creating total darkness. Obviously, for our purpose, we had to allow light inside. You're going to have to use your imagination on this one.
This is the inside, and this actually is like what the inside of a camera would be, okay? And it's also like how your eye would function. What happens is there's a pinhole here. It's actually, in this case, a 1/4 inch hole, which I can open to make a 1 inch hole. Then what happens is the light comes through this hole and reflects off of the sheet here so that people can see the image. Now what they're going to see is the same thing you see in your eye. Everything is upside down and backwards because light only travels in a straight line. So
Pinky's pop-up produces king-size photos on paper. Most are 4 by 6 feet.
This was about memories and about, you know, coming back to Fairhope and what it means to be here and all that kind of stuff. It's kind of amazing. But this is the size of the negatives that I would do in the camera.
Pinky is serious about shooting. She's an artist. Photography is her medium.
To me, my photographs are an extension of who I am and what my life processes are. And, you know, my whole sort of presentation about life is that the point of life is to move from here to death. I mean, and that what you're doing is trying to make meaning out of that movement from the time you're born to the time you die.
Pinky's point with her pop-up is this: anything can be made into a camera.
I have a whole series of pinhole camera purses that I use. They're kind of like spy cameras. The only problem is that it's such a long exposure you can't get anybody to be still that long. But basically this is a camera. On the inside, it's just like the inside of the trailer. It's nothing but a black box that no light's getting into that I can put photographic material inside. Then I made an eyeball for this one to make the shutter.
Pinky's personal picture snapper collection includes cans and books too. Some of her award-winning photos were taken with this tin can.
And then when I get ready to make the picture,
when she's not out snapping shots with her pinhole camera collection, you can usually find Pinky in her pop-up, teaching kids about art and photography.